This is absolutely a brand new model. There is no information on the internet at all, no YouTube videos. I'm here with the Atmos, which is a national product made by Cavco. This particular model is made at our Palm Harbor facility in Millersburg, Oregon. But you guys can order this home anywhere in the United States from a Cavco facility. So we're gonna start from the exterior, and then we are gonna go inside and we will compare this home with other models we have on our lot within the same square footage. Come on. Atmos has a standard lap siding on the front side, black window package, which is unique. Not very many homes have it. We have the Craftsman style front door, which is an upgrade on most models. This home, it is a standard feature. We have the coach light next to the door, batten board in the middle to give it an exterior upgrade, a little bit of character. We have the built-in pillars. In between the pillars, we have the shake siding. So this home does have ventilated, oversized eaves, as you can see. This home does come standard with a GFI and a hose bib on the exterior. And the architectural shingle roof, it does have a 30-year warranty on the shingles. The siding has a 5-year, 50 years, so 5 years, 100% covered, up to a percentage, up to 50 years after 5 years. Palm Harbor does offer, or Cavco does offer, a 12-year warranty on their home. So here on the inside, we do have T111 as the exterior. So the back door side, there's your hose bib and GFI, another coach light next to the exterior door, which this door is standard. It's a single French door. So these built-in pillars down at the Manufactured Home Show in Louisville this year, they did showcase the Atmos as their debut of the Alpha Outmost. They did have a built-in pillar, so depending on where your home is built, you may get a bigger pillar than this. We are working with our local builder, Palm Harbor, to build this out a little bit more and give it a little bit of an exterior upgrade like they had at the Manufactured Home Show. Whatever colors they have available for your exterior, it's not a pre-selected package like the Tempo series. You get to pick whatever colors you want for the exterior. You get 3 options: a base, an accent, and a trim. And then I guess you could potentially paint the front door as well if you wanted it. So I guess you could pick 4 colors. You do get to pick the shingles color out of their standard options. So that's one thing that differs from the Tempo series, is this is kind of a no change home, but you do get to select all of your own interior and exterior colors within their options. Palm Harbor at Millersburg uses a AccuTrack frameless system, and what that is with the laser level, they are able to build a more precise, tighter, no gaps home than other builders. This house becomes energy efficient, and also Palm Harbor offers the NEEM certification, which a NEEM certification when it comes to Energy Star is the best Energy Star certification that you can get. It's actually tested to see how much air is released through the cracks of the home. So that was the exterior. Now let's go inside. This is such a wonderful home, you guys. Come on in. As we walk in the front door of the Alpha Atmos, we are walking in, and here is our hall closet, coat closet. There is an extra large foyer that you can take your shoes off, put your keys right here at this activity center, which is a nice multi-purpose table. It's similar to an entry table. They thought of everything in this home. up to the shelves, the built-in floating shelves. We have the acoustic accent right here, wood accent along the activity table, and then it's also carried into the living room with their built-in entertainment center. As you can see, it's also on the island. Let's go into the kitchen, and as you can see, this home, they thought of everything. This does not feel like your average no-change home. It looks like an upgraded custom home with their pendant lights, their black hardware throughout, the faucets, the doorknobs, the hinges, the handles. Even in the kitchen, they have the black light switch covers, or electrical covers, it gives it a nice touch. So the range hood kind of matches the exterior with the batten board look. We have the tile backsplash in the kitchen. That's all standard. So you get to pick your cabinet colors, which these are hardwood cabinets. The black hardware, we have the stainless steel appliances, Whirlpool. We have the built-in microwave in the pantry cabinet. Over here we have the side-by-side Whirlpool fridge. I do believe this is a 28 cubic foot refrigerator with ice and water in the door. This is Energy Star appliances that come standard with this home. Outlets right here in the island. As you can see, they're black, so they match the cabinets, which is nice. Now over here, we were talking about on the exterior, the single French door with the natural light. This is your working pantry. We have the cabinets right here with the tile backsplash continues, and these built-in shelves that display all of your goodies, whatever they are. This home is beautiful. So like I said, you do get to pick the exterior or the interior colors. You can pick the cabinet colors, unlike the Tempo series where the cabinet colors are pre-selected and the countertops are pre-selected. You can actually choose from any one of their exterior or interior options and choose what colors you want to do. So if black and white aren't your theme, you can do the gray cabinets and, you know, a gray countertop. Those are the options. You can choose any of their options they offer. We have the windows, the faux beams in the living room, just gives it a nice little character touch. So I want you guys to understand that all of this stuff comes standard. What home have you ever seen come standard with all of these options? Again, the black hardware continues into the primary bedroom. Same with the vinyl flooring. We have the transom window and two bigger egress windows. We have enough room to put a dresser right here, two nightstands, a king-size bed, and then we have the primary walk-in closet, which is a generous size as well. It's not the biggest walk-in closet that we've seen, but it's definitely a great size walk-in closet. So here is the showstopper. We have the primary bathroom that has the freestanding tub with the black accent on the exterior. This 59-inch freestanding designer tub. I would love to take a bath in there. Again, they carry the acoustic wood slats behind the tub. The shower is standard, and look at this door. It even has the black accent on the shower door. We have the tile shower with the black hardware on the interior there. And the one thing that I feel that makes this home completely unique, unlike any other home I've seen before in the manufactured home community, is these LED black lit mirrors over the vanity, which are super cool, I think. Look at all this space that you have linen cabinet to put all your towels and your hygiene stuff. This bathroom does not lack any storage. They really thought of everything in here. And then for you guys that like the private water closet, here it is. This home offers lots of natural sunlight, which is great for getting ready with those oversized windows above the tub. And again, we have a lot of natural light in here as well. This home does have the LED recessed lighting throughout. And then we have the 2-panel white doors, standard, sheetrock standard. Again, just look at this home. This home is Instagram ready, is it not? I just love this home. The dining room, it's great size. We can add a French door or a slider per our rep at Palm Harbor. I can't say that every single manufacturer across the board will add that, but I know that that is one option they can add. I have also heard that there is a potential to do lap siding throughout this home as an option, and also a metal roof as an option potentially. It seems as this home is a little bit more flexible with some changes over the Tempo series. So again, we have the laundry room with the laundry tub as a standard feature in this home. We also have the shelf over the washer and dryer and a activity working desk area, or technically a folding table. There is space back here. Don't mind our mess. This is just our extra paint for a freezer. Now, many of you are probably wondering what this is right here. So Palm Harbor, this is something that's maybe unique to Cavco products, but this is a where the water heater is, and this is how they cover up the water heater. I would say you could take off your shoes and put your shoes in here, or bottles. It's just a little bit of extra storage and gives it a little bit of an accent look. Palm Harbor pays extreme attention to detail with their whole house water shut off. So if you ever have a leak or if something's going on, you can come right here and turn off your main house water so that there's not flooding. They have this built in for the washer and dryer hookups. You got your cold and hot water identified. They have the dryer vent cut out, and then your dryer cord. It doesn't feel like a spec home because of their attention to detail. Again, the laundry tub right here, you do have a drawer, which could be your junk drawer. You have a cabinet under the sink, and then an extra cabinet right here, and 3 cabinets above. So as you guys have watched our videos, most of our homes do come with that Ecobee thermostat. Not everybody loves them. Some people absolutely hate them because they don't know how to work them. Palm Harbor does have a Honeywell Home Simple thermostat. We have the interim furnace right here. The one thing that manufactured homes do is they build your home to the exact code of where your home is being placed. So there is a certain wind zone that your home belongs in, or a snow load that you need for your roof. They're going to build it to that exact specification. Each manufactured home has a data plate in it, and it's usually underneath the kitchen sink, but if you're dealing with an older home, it could be located where the furnace is or the water heater. It's going to look like a world map, and it will say where your home was built and everything that you need to know for your home. It's kind of nice to know, because I think, some people think that if you're in a really cold climate, that the home is gonna need extra insulation or extra this, which yes, that may be true over the standard features, but your home is gonna be placed are made for your exact location. So we've sold these homes all over the United States, even up into Canada. So we've done homes up in the Yukon where the snow load is a lot heavier than down here in Spokane, and we've had to do the higher snow load. I actually have a home that's being shipped right now to AccuTrack in Alaska, and so that home had to be engineered for its certain wind zone and snow load, which was the highest snow load I have ever done on a home. But it's really nice to know that your home is made with such attention to detail that it's gonna be sufficient enough, energy sufficient enough to where it's being placed. We have the first secondary bedroom, which is a nice size bedroom. And I just want you to pay attention to the outlets. I think a lot of people, when they go to order a home, they want to walk through the home and find out where every outlet is and say, oh, I think I need an outlet here, or I need an outlet here. They're always worried about if they're going to have enough outlets. Well, I want you to pay attention that this room has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outlets. So I think there's enough outlets no matter what. If you have 2 nightstands, there's right there, same with right here. Look at this walk-in closet. They really thought about everything. This is such a great use of space where you can hang your long clothes or coats on this side, your shorter skirts and shirts on this side, and you even have enough room right there for a tall boy dresser, and you could even do some more shelves up at the top. Again, we have storage right here, a hall closet. It does have a hanging rod, and pay attention, this is not a wire shelf and hanging rod, this is a wood shelf and hanging rod. I know that one of the biggest complaints we get is the wire shelves and hanging rods. So just so you know, we can order it with a wood shelves and hanging rods throughout any of the factories. Here's the secondary bedroom. This is set up with a twin size bed for reference. There is definitely enough room in this space for a full size, even a king size bed would fit in this bedroom without a problem. Again, we have the oversized walk-in closet with the double shelves on one side and the taller hanging rod on the other. So across the hall here, we have the second bathroom, which again, it has the same decor accents as the master or the primary. It carries that with the LED backlit mirror, the black hardware, the extra cabinet right here, which is nice. And we have the standard one-piece tub shower combo with the black hardware. Even the curtain rod is black. And then we have almost like a private water closet over here for the toilet. And a nice oversized window that you can use for ventilation, and the fans right there. Again, we have the LED recessed lighting. This concludes the tour of the Alpha Atmos made by Cavco. However, we're not done yet. We're gonna compare this model with other models that we have here on our lot on display, which we have 3 homes that are all the same exact square footage. One of them you guys have watched me do. I did the Cottonwood. Other home that we have to compare is the Palm Harbor Mount Anderson. So all 3 of them are a 27 by 60 foot home. Well, I guess the Cottonwood is standard. It's a 27 by 56, but we do have a 4-foot stretch in that home. I never talked about price in this home. I said everything's standard and that there isn't a lot of upgrades we added. I have to say that this is the best priced home that we have here on our lot per, I don't know about per square footage, but per features and square footage. When you walk into this, it definitely feels like a custom home. It doesn't feel like something that was pre-selected for you, like a Tempo series kind of does. It's very kind of cookie cuttery, where this one just feels completely custom down to, you know, the pantry, the activity center slash console table when you walk in to your foyer, the beams in the ceiling. So price point, I would love to take a vote of where you guys think this home starts at. Because like I said, this is a national product. I kind of want to know what the price is in a different location than here. But this home starts at base price $171 and some change. We do have a few options that we added to this home. Like I said, there's very few options that you can change, but the 3 options that we added to this home, so we only have 3 options. One of them is a custom exterior paint. So we did get to choose a custom color that did increase the price just a tad. It's only $150 though for that custom exterior paint. The other option that we added to this home is the recessed chassis. And what that is, for people who don't know, it's the foundation of the home. So the frame of the home is actually cut in so that it can sit on a foundation. And that's something we should really discuss sometime, is the different styles of foundations that are associated with manufactured homes, because there are, you know, a pit set, a stem wall, a basement. You can do concrete blocks up in the air without doing a pit set. Skirting types are completely different. I think that sometimes people hear that a manufactured home, in order for it to be approved for a home loan or a construction loan, needs to be on a real foundation. Well, there's many different types of real foundation that count for a manufactured home, but that's another video. But I think I'm taking note right now that this is something we do need to talk about. So the recessed chassis is just something so that it can sit on a foundation. And you definitely want the factory to do that. You don't want to have to cut in after the fact and cut the frame. So the other option that we added is we added the 60-pound snow load, which here in the inland Northwest, you definitely want a 60-pound snow load if you're anywhere up north. Here in Spokane, in most of Spokane, it's a 30-pound snow load requirement. However, we order all of our lot models and spec them out with a 60 or an 80-pound snow load, depending on the factory and the home, because we eventually do sell our lot models and we want them to be able to go anywhere in the inland Northwest. So this home could go to Montana, it could go to North Idaho, it could go to Lake Chelan or somewhere down south, even though their snow load is a little bit less than up north. It could go anywhere in the inland Northwest. So to compare this home with the other 2 on our lot within the same square footage, we have a Palm Harbor, a Golden West Inspiration. So we have a Palm Harbor American Dream, the Mount Anderson. And like I said, that's 1,620 square feet, 27 by 60, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. This one is a Cavco 27 by 60 Atmos, Alpha Atmos. And this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,620 square feet. And then we have a Golden West Inspiration, the Cottonwood. And that home is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 27 by 60, and it's also 1,620 square feet. So base price of the Cottonwood, I do know, is $173, so it is more expensive than this home, and that does not include any of the optional upgrades that we did. So that $173 is actually not for a 27 by 60 even, it's for a 27 by 56 square foot home. So you're losing 100 square feet and the price is more expensive. The The differences between the two is this home is standard with an 8-foot flat ceiling, where the Cottonwood Inspiration line is standard with a 9-foot ceiling. I don't feel like walking into this home though, it feels like an 8-foot flat ceiling by any means. It feels big, it feels airy, and I think it's maybe the natural light in this home or the beams, just the way they have it decorated, it definitely feels taller than an 8-foot flat ceiling. With the American Dream Mount Anderson, that home does not come standard with the 9-foot ceilings, but it is an option you can add to. The Mount Anderson's base price is $173 and some change. I don't know the exact number. So all three of the homes start out with a very similar base price, $170 and some change. So $171 for this one, $173 for both the Cottonwood and the Mount Anderson. The biggest thing that's different about them is standard features of this home. You get a lot more custom options. So the Mount Anderson does come with tile as a standard feature in the kitchen and the bathrooms. Not an accent, but just tile backsplash. It does come with the one-piece tub shower combos in the bathrooms. I think even the Mount Anderson actually comes with a kind of glamour bath as a standard feature. Same with this one. This one obviously comes with a very deluxe glamour bath. The Cottonwood does not come with a glamour bath standard. It comes with a one-piece tub shower combo in the master. So all three of them come with a water closet in their floor plan, which is nice for a lot of people. So with all three of those homes starting out with the very similar base price, same square footage, same bedrooms and bathrooms, this home by far, when you look at the overall way that we've upgraded the Cottonwood and also the Mount Anderson, and then the options that we've upgraded in this home, there is a significant difference in prices where the Cottonwood is just a little over $200,000. The Mount Anderson is a little above the Cottonwood at $206-ish thousand with the options displayed. And then we have this home coming in at $176,513. This home by far, when you walk into it, like I've said, is Instagram ready. It is so beautiful. They have really thought of everything. That's why, when walking through these homes, you're gonna see that every single home has its own feel. There's definitely just the homes that you gravitate towards. This is a home that I feel that you need to come and see. I actually told one of my customers this weekend, no, you got to see this home. It was locked and I didn't have any keys, and I had to hunt down the keys so they could see this home, and they fell in love with it. Just come and see this home. I'm telling you, don't walk, run and come see the Alpha Atmos by Cavco here at the Homeboys. Again, 15906 East Sprague.